Was it worth it?
100%.
100%.
Like you're sitting in my house, and it's like I'm not talking about like the square footage or like
it's a beautiful house. Beautiful house.
But I don't think I could have dreamed this house if I didn't dream the dream of being an entrepreneur. And like I don't mean the house is like the physical, like the house part of it, but it's like the idea that you can build a life that you want.
It's like it's almost like a spiritual experience, like the spirit of the entrepreneur.
Yeah, like you can't imagine the life that you want if you can't imagine the business that you want, because it's all comes from the same roots of imagination.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if that makes sense. You know,
You
like
have
if you're
to
an
see
imaginative person, yeah, if you're an imaginative person, then you can imagine all sorts of things for yourself. You can imagine your life going a certain way and you can dictate that. And you can imagine your business going a certain way and you can dictate that. You can imagine your job going a certain way. It doesn't have to be an entrepreneur. You could dictate your job.
And did you visualize, or did you did you see this was this real in your mind, say the fruits of your labor per se, before you even had it all? Did you have it mentally and emotionally?
I think it's very crazy. Again, for me, maybe I'm a little bit paradoxical as a person, but I think a part of me always thought that I would make it, and that's part of that self-belief. And even now, I look at myself I feel like I'm an underachiever.
Yeah,
you know,
that's a symptom of entrepreneurship.
Yeah, like I'm like, oh man, like how come I haven't done more with my business?
Yeah.
Like how come Chronic isn't in 50 countries? You know, like how come it's not better? Like how come our culture isn't better? How come our tattoos are not better? You know. But then on the other side of it, like when I'm actually moving forward, so many times that I'm dealing with so many problems, it's like I'm not dreaming about like the big house or like the Lamborghinis, or like I'm not thinking about any of those things. You know, it's just like I'm head down, I'm working. So it's like I don't have this vision of grandeur.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, yeah.
And so all I can say is I think, just be really happy with winning and losing, and be very comfortable in both. And don't for 1 second think that either is permanent.
100%.